Hello everyone, Megatronic here, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Transformers Age of the Primes 4-pack with the Transformers Deluxe Class Ultra Magnus, Deluxe Class Bumper, Deluxe Class Horri-Bull, and Voyager Class Animated Universe Nemesis Prime. Now we're going to go off with, in my opinion, my least favorite to my most favorite, so let's get started with Bumper. Now Bumper, I think, is my least favorite because he's just a straight up redeco and with a very slight remold of the 86 Bumblebee. I wish they changed up the front of the vehicle mode to make it look like his actual car from G1 and not just Bumblebee. Even the core class had different feet and everything. If they remolded the head off the core class Bumblebee, it would be more accurate than what this is. But unfortunately, this is what we got. So if a third-party company comes out with new feet, hit me up. I will review them so quickly. Just make him different than Bumblebee. That being said, he has the same articulation. Head is on a ball joint. It is a decent head sculpt nonetheless. Look up and down that far. Full 360 at the shoulder. Go out that far. Bicep rotation. 90 at the elbow. Wrist swivel. Waist swivel. Can do the big boot. Back that far, splits, thigh rotation, knees can go 90, and you have feet pivot that can go back a little bit too, due to transformation. So, speaking of transformation, and here he is in his vehicle mode, and he is just Bumblebee in a slightly different hue of yellow. Once again, the entire front of the car should have been remolded. Honestly, the back and everything else could have been left the same. Just the front should have been remolded in my opinion. Nice glossy black paint there throughout the figure. Do have a scratch on the back windshield though. Nice red tail lights. And that's pretty much it for Bumper. He also has a gunmetal pistol. So yeah, it can store here. So let's move on to Bumper to Horri-Bull. And here is Horri-Bull. And now he isn't horrible. He is questionable in some areas. One of the questions I have is his horns were done on screws, and there's screw marks now, which are really annoying to look at, and my OCD goes crazy. I don't know why they didn't just paint them. I guess it's cheaper that way, but I don't know. This guy is also lacking a lot of paint. Yes, he has that really nice looking pink, but other than that, it's just the silver on his teeth and the red on his eyes and this mode. And yes, he does come with this gun, which is just a direct carryover from Skull Smasher or Cruncher, whatever you call him. This is just a remold, slight repaint of the Skull Smasher / Cruncher mold. I will directly compare them in the robot modes. Articulation for this mode, the head is on a ball. Nope. Head is on a peg, so you can tilt his head and do transformation. He can look up. Mouth can open and close. The top teeth are painted at least. These are on 5mm ports so they can swivel. Front arms are on ball joints. You can do the full 360 out that far. Bicep rotation, 90 at the elbow. And that's about it. He can wiggle his abdomen a bit and swivel his legs. And down here as well. The tail just tabs in. So not the greatest amount of articulation, so let's get this guy into his robot mode. And here he is in his robot form, and he looks a bit bland. I wish there was a lot more painting. I don't really like this drab grayish brown color for the most of his body. It's meh. Articulation, and at least the head is painted decently. Head's on a ball joint, but with all Titan Masters you can't really look up or down. 360 at the shoulder, out that far. Bicep rotation, 90 at the elbow, more bicep rotation, waist rotation, do the big boot, can't go back that far due to that, splits, thigh rotation, you can get double jointed knees due to transformation, and they did add a foot pivot to the mold from the original Skull Smasher, and here he is for a comparison. Now, they did remold a good amount, but they did shorten him up a little bit. What they kept was the thighs and knee portions from Skull Smasher, these little arm pieces, and just the arms themselves, other than the claws. The hands, I believe, are new. Yep. And then for the back, they did remold the doors, but the entire back section is essentially the same. So they did remold a good amount, and I'm surprised they got a bull out of a alligator. But hey, that's pretty much it for Horri-Bull. Let's move on to Magnus. And here is Ultra Magnus, and he does look really, really cool. This is obviously just a straight up repaint from the Legacy United toy Optimus Prime. Really do like the red light piping. The blue paint there on his face is actually really well done. The silver there for the body is also well done. Unlike the toy Optimus, the gray color for the molded bits doesn't bug me as much. I just think the gray really fits in with the white and helps with the contrast between the silver and the white. So yeah, I really do like the blue axe as well. I think it really adds some more personality to Magnus. The painted guns are nice. The barrels are a bit tight and worrisome that the paint's just going to chip off. I believe they're just gray plastic underneath as well. And you do get both options of the guns. He also does come with the Matrix of Leadership, this time completely painted in silver with blue in the middle, whereas Optimus's wasn't painted at all. That's a very nice touch. For articulation, it is the same as the Optimus. You get a ball joint at the head. You can look up a little bit, look down, full 360 here at the arm, go out all the way, bicep rotation, 90 at the knee. Sadly, no wrist rotation whatsoever. The smokestacks are also on 5mm, so if you want to take those off, you can. The skirt flap can move up, and so can the wheels. You do have waist rotation. Legs can do a big boot. Go back that far. Full splits. 90 at the knee. Ankle tiltage. You've got a swivel at the ankle as well. The feet can move down. 2. So he does have really great articulation. Now let's get this guy into his vehicle mode. And here we have him in his truck mode, and I think it looks really, really good. I really like this truck mode in all white and silver. I really do like the burgundy smokiness of the windows. It looks really nice. You can hardly see the Matrix in there, which I did have a little bit of an issue with the original Optimus, because I hate it when you can see the Matrix from outside the chest. This guy hides it pretty well. This guy does roll really nice. All the wheels are in fact pinned on, and he does retain the rubber tires from the original Optimus Prime. Really, really cool. You can also store the weapons on him, like so and so. And if we just bring in the axe, that can also port on to the trailer hitch itself. So yeah, pretty cool Ultra Magnus. I really do dig it. Now let's move on to Nemesis Prime. And here we have Nemesis Prime, and I think this guy just makes the set all more worth it. Now, I did paint this gunmetal section right here on the axe. It does look a little sloppy, so that's how you know I painted it. But that's the only thing I've done. This guy looks amazing head to toe, and I love the way he looks. The almost metallic turquoise on his face, arms, hands, crotch. Really well done. They even painted all the hubcaps as well. Just looks really, really nice. The nice translucent red there for the chest, and the red there for the shoulders. Really cool. They actually did paint these little sections here and here, which they didn't do on the original Optimus, and all the headlights. So they listened. This guy does look really cool, and with a newly molded face-plated head, just looks amazing. And they even painted the stripage as well. Very, very well done on Hasbro's part. And this guy just looks amazing, and I think is the most superior out of Motormaster in the original Optimus Prime mold. Now the axe does retain its extendability, which I think is just amazing, and you can put a blast effect there. For articulation on this guy, it's the same as Motormaster and Optimus. Have a full 360 here at the head. You can look up that far due to the hinge in his neck. Look down. Full 360 here at the shoulder. You go all the way out. You do have a bicep rotation. Double jointed elbow due to transformation. A wrist rotation. Waist rotation. Legs can go forward that far. Back that far. Do the little under the full splits. Thigh rotation. Over 90 at the knee. Feet got a nice pivot, and if you unpeg them, they can go back that far and forward that far to accommodate posing. Very, very nice figure, and still one of the best Optimus Prime molds ever to be released, in my opinion. And I cannot express enough how happy I am with how good this figure turned out. I love the turquoise metallic color and the red spread out the figure as well. The nice gray molded, almost gunmetal-like plastic there for the thighs and inner details is just great as well. Now let's get this guy to his vehicle mode. And here we have Nemesis Prime in his vehicle mode, and I think the colors still work. Really like the red, especially here for the siren as well. Looks really nice on this figure. Now the back has always kind of bugged me, but you know, that now that it's just all in black, I think I'm okay with it because it kind of blends in well together. And the silver hubcaps to distract from just mainly the back as well, adds a little bit of extra color. And I gotta say, he is definitely one to be on the top 10 of figures for the year. So, yeah. Hopefully I didn't go too fast on each of these figures in their individual robot modes. I just try to go with 3 minutes on each figure. But, yeah, this is a pretty decent pack, and I just think Bumper is my least favorite just because it felt like they were lazy with them, nonetheless. Now I got these guys off of Hasbro Pulse off of my pre-order, and I'm pretty happy with this set. I think Ultra Magnus and Nemesis Prime are the standout, Horri-Bull is okay, and Bumper is meh. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next one. Bye!